far as I can see, the person that we have as president right now is a pretty decent person. I don't see or hear about him going and cheating on his wife or any of that shit.
Yeah, like all those Republican dudes.
He's not a drunk, you know. The guy wants the best, and he's doing the best he can. And if he's making the economy improve, I'm saying he's doing a pretty damn good job, because when Bush was president for 8 years, everything got so messed up. We were the most hated country on the face of the earth. You know? He's done, look at the stuff this man's done.
Hey, remember we went to Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were so fucking, they hated us. They hated Americans.
Yeah, in
man.
like 6 years, look what this guy has done. You know? Yeah, Putin hates his guts, you can tell that. I mean, nobody has to even say
well, either the world loves you and Russia hates you, or Russia loves you and the world hates you.
Yeah, so that's okay. But, you know, I see a world that's working together for once. This man is making a difference.
He is.
Not just here, but globally. He should be praised for it. Maybe he didn't understand why the Nobel Peace Prize gave him an award.
I still don't understand that.
Yeah, but you know what? Right now, I got to say the guy would earn it. I would give him one. You know, because I see him as not the only person, but a face where he's brought people together.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Let's go through this list. I went through all of these statistics and news articles and everything, okay? This is from all kinds of shit. Are you listening, Mom?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. This is from all kinds of shit. I want you to film me, okay? Okay, just point the camera at me, okay? This is called Signs of Progress, okay? This is a bunch of shit I've been collecting for about a week. And this is information that I've known this whole year from all the news articles and all the stuff, okay? U.S. is opening relations with Cuba. If you don't believe me, just type this shit in. McDonald's is basically now a sweatshop. It's being investigated by the FBI and human rights groups. U.S. is the world's largest energy producer. We're the world's largest producer of oil. Gas prices are $2 a gallon. Unemployment is at 5%. 41 states have gay marriage. Social Security has increased by 1.7%. SNAP benefits have increased $100. 65% of Americans use the internet. Dish Network has canceled Fox News. Fox News has only, in the entire world, 1.5 million viewers between the ages of 50 and 70. Okay? CNN has 75 to 200,000 viewers between the ages of 30 and 50, and MSNBC has 50 to 100,000 viewers between the ages of 20 and 30. Okay, 28% of the country have no religious affiliation. Some say 22, some say 32. Still, it's a big chunk of the country. It's the equivalent of all the black people or all the Hispanic people in the country. It's a lot of people. 77% of Christians do not attend church. Obesity has decreased by 1.8% this year alone. Malala Yousafzai has received the Nobel Peace Prize. Ukraine has joined the European Union. The European Union has received the Nobel Peace Prize this year. Syria has given up all of its chemical weapons. George Bush has been charged with war crimes by the German and European Union governments and human rights groups. 98% of Americans don't want war with Russia or an invasion of Syria. 6% of Americans support Congress. Nobody supports the government. This is the most hated government in United States history. Obama supports net neutrality. You know, and the next day Ted Cruz says, I think that corporations should tax everything you do. Every time you type in something on Google, you should be taxed $1. So he said the complete opposite Obama did. Another 75% of Americans are aware of the Illuminati. 68% of Americans support minimum wage increases. 68% of police officers, okay, support the legalization of marijuana. Okay, Pennsylvania has decriminalized marijuana. Gun ownership has increased 25% in the last 2 years. Crime is down 45% according to the FBI. McDonald's profits and Coca-Cola and Walmart and JCPenney have decreased 38% for all four of those companies. In fact, JCPenney, according to Fortune, Bloomberg, and something else. I forget what it was. It's 75%. JCPenney's almost bankrupt. Okay, 2% of the population of the United States support Monsanto. Nobody supports them. 40% of consumer goods have no GMOs, artificials. The ozone layer is repairing itself because we're decreasing our carbon footprint in the world. 1/3 of all food items are organic in the United States. McDonald's is trying to go organic. They've already done that in Australia, Europe, Russia, and South Africa. China has gotten rid of most of the fast food. Germany got rid of Walmart. 70% of Americans don't care if someone's gay. 68% of Americans support interracial marriage. It should be higher than that. Obama has pardoned all the illegal aliens. 70 million Americans play video games. 2 out of 3 Americans use social media like Facebook and Twitter. People's Climate March, where there were 40 million people that demanded action against global warming and climate change all over the world. BBC, NPR, and the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, CBC, has declared that we are living in a post-Christian world. Israel has cracked down on Zionist extremism and Jewish terrorism. Israel has stopped the colonization of Palestine, or at least they're slowing it. 1 in 5 men in the United States support feminism. There are 3 female Supreme Court justices now, and another 3 other Supreme Court justices are Jewish. 62% of Americans support marijuana legalization. 5 million people have protested Monsanto and GMOs this year. There's a major awakening going on right now in the United States, Ukraine, Egypt, Thailand, Britain, Mexico, France, Canada, and Hong Kong. Major protests. People are becoming aware of the human condition. There was the Million Masked March in London against the Illuminati and the New World Order. Bill de Blasio has stopped the stop and frisk policy against black people. The IQs have increased by 10%, by 10 points this year. And 64% of college graduates are women now. Pepsi is using real sugar now, and Kellogg's no longer is using GMOs or artificials. So this is just this year. Okay, we are living in a very different world. How much time have we got? What's the number? How many minutes?
So 7M17.
Okay, so all right, end of video.